Good day, everyone. You're all welcome to the theory of our emotional health talk. And over the days, we have learned to identify our emotions, and we learned to understand what triggers those emotions. So today, we're going to talk about another important aspect, which is um, how to release these emotions in healthy ways. No, emotions are not meant to be bottled up and then later exploded out of you. Emotions are meant to be felt, they are meant to be expressed, and they are meant to be released safely. So when your emotions are not released well, or when you bottle them up, they don't fade away, they don't go away, they don't disappear. They leak out through anger, silence, unhealthy habits, or emotional burnout. So we will now ask ourselves, what is emotional release? We say that it's a process of expressing and letting go of emotions in a safe, healthy, and constructive way. We say that it is a process of expressing and letting go of our emotions in a safe, healthy, and constructive ways. Then it's not exploding into others, it's not ignoring emotions, it's not pretending to be okay, it's not hurting others or yourself, it's not being violent. When you are violent, you are not expressing your emotion in a healthy way. When you are angry, you beat some people up, you shout, you scream. Is not a healthy way of releasing that particular emotion. Then we ask ourselves, if I don't release this emotion in such ways, it's not better I just leave it. But the thing is, when you don't release your emotions, it causes stress buildup. It can cause anxiety increase. The anxiety in you increases. Then anger comes out unexpectedly. You see yourself getting angry over things that you're not supposed to get angry about. Then it makes relationships suffer. So our daily activity too, our relationship with other people can be affected too. So healthy release of emotion helps us to feel lighter. It helps us think better and clearly. It helps reduce emotional outbursts. It improves relationships. It builds emotional health. Then unhealthy emotional release. What are those ways that you can release your emotions that is considered unhealthy? It's unhealthy to release emotions like when you're angry, you start shouting, insulting, fighting people, then bottling up your emotions until you explode, isolating completely, then substance abuse, self harm, or working excessively to avoid such feelings. Those are healthy ways to release emotions. Then, what are the healthy ways to release emotions? Number one, we can talk about talking gently and honestly, then crying without shame, physical movement, creative expressions, setting boundaries, then prayer, meditation, and reflections. These are healthy ways that you can release such emotions. So let's talk about common emotions that needs to be released. So let's talk about anger. We can release anger through we can relieve ourselves from anger and release it through movement and expression without violence. You can just walk away from whatever it is that is making you angry. Then for sadness, you may need comfort, tears, or even support. Then for fear, you need reassurance and grounding. Then for shame, it needs compassion and truth. So for stress is an emotion too. You can relieve stress by rest and this thing, proper rest is enough to relieve stress. Then another way you can relieve yourself from these emotions too is talking about it. You can talk to a trusted person. It could be a family member, it could be a counselor, it could be your pastor, anyone that you trust. You can talk to them. Then you can speak about how you feel. You can speak about how you feel too. So another way is writing it down. This one helps me a lot. When I'm angry or when I feel so upset to the extent that I need to relieve myself, I prefer writing down. It helps me relieve some energy. Yes, writing down. Even you can even write letters that you never sent to anybody. The goal is for you to relieve yourself of that particular emotion. So, crying too is another way of releasing your emotions in a healthy way. It's a natural emotional release because it reduces stress, it releases stress too, and it helps the body to calm down. So crying is not weakness. Don't feel ashamed to cry. It's actually an emotional honesty. Cry when you need to cry. Don't hide that emotion, don't suppress it. So you can physically release these emotions too by walking, jogging, dancing, sports, anything that you enjoy doing. You can also do it to relieve or release a particular emotion. Then you can also release emotions through quiet reflections, prayers, and meditations. You can even do deep breathing exercise. It helps. It goes a long way too. So let's do a little reflection. So in this little emotional practice we are going to do now, when you find yourself in a particular situation that triggers a particular emotion in you, you have to pause, stop, and release. That's the acronym. You pause, you stop, and release. When you pause, what you are doing is you stop yourself from reacting. When you stop, you pause, you stop yourself from reacting. When you stop, you name what you feel. That period that you stopped is the moment you should name the emotion, name what you feel, then release it in a healthy way. You yourself, you alone can choose a healthy way that you would release a particular emotion at that particular period of time. Then, in conclusion, we say that emotions are not problems that we fix. They are messages to listen to. Emotions are not problems that you say, let me try and fix it. Instead, emotions are messages that we should listen to. Then, emotional health, healthy emotional release helps us to stay balanced. It helps us communicate better. It helps us avoid emotional explosions. Then, it helps us heal from wounds within. So remember our emotional health talk today. Let's in this our talk today, in this section of our talk, let's remember that we express our emotions. We shouldn't suppress it. You should express your emotions, don't suppress it. You should release, don't explode. Release it in a healthy way. You don't need to explode for every other person to know that you are angry. You can also release your emotions in healthy ways. So releasing is not the same as exploding. It's about allowing yourself to feel what you are supposed to feel at a particular time. So that doesn't make you too emotional. It doesn't make you too emotional. It doesn't make you look weak. It doesn't make you look broken because all those things are not important. You are just a human being. Remember, just take it easy on yourself. Even you yourself, those emotions, those feelings deserve space. So this is the end of today's talk. Please pardon me. I'm at my workplace. I would have posted a long time ago, but I didn't have time to make this content. So tomorrow we go again. I will be talking about how to protect your emotional energy, how to set boundaries, how to protect your emotional energy by setting healthy boundaries. So stay tuned. See you tomorrow. Bye.